Hey there, my friend, Chad Reyes. Today I'm going to be sharing another one of the values that we live by, which is intentional. And why is intentional important to me and our team and our family? Because intentional changes everything. You know, I once heard John Maxwell share this story. It was a cute story that his dad had said to him. And he said, 5 frogs on a log, 4 decide to jump off. How many are left? And it kind of got people thinking, like, 5 on the log, 4 decide to jump off, how many are left? And some people said 1, some people said 5, but the truth of it is that 5 are left. And why are 5 left? Because 5 of them decided to jump off. Deciding to do something and actually doing it is very different. That's the difference when it comes to being intentional. You see, intentionality is a game changer. I often say this, I say the person with the highest level of intentions wins. Why? Because when you're intentional, you know what you want and you know how you're going to go about doing it. And then you put the time and the resources and the energy behind it. You see, intentional is such a good characteristic because people that are intentional, you could depend on. People that have good intentions or unintentional, they're good people. They're very good people typically. But being a good person doesn't mean that you're intentional. And I don't want you to confuse the two. I would like leaders to be good people that are intentional. That means that they care about people, and then it means that they are intentional with how they do things, how they manage relationships. And I'll give you a little premise of how you can look at this. In my book, Awaken Your Potential, I talk about this in depth. And I go through and I say, there's 5 capitals: financial capital, intellectual capital, social capital, human capital, and spiritual capital. These are 5 areas that you could be intentional with in your life. How can you be intentional with managing your money better? How can you be intentional with how you develop intellectually and grow and become a better learner? Social capital, how do you manage relationships more effectively? Human capital, how do you develop your talents and your giftedness? And then spiritual capital, for me, spiritual capital is how do I draw closer to God so He could use me at a greater level? You see, build intentionality into those 5 areas, it'll change everything. Hey, I hope it helped you. It certainly has changed my life. Until next time, be well.